I might be a little bit strict today. Anyways, let's carry on. Tim, I almost didn't do your evaluation. You were this close. As soon as you closed the lights, I was thinking, no, I'm not going to do your evaluation. But when you switched it on, I restored my faith in you. Anyways, I will explain about this just now. Let's start with your evaluation. So you're doing a C2. C2 is all about script. Introduction, body, and conclusion. For your introduction, you did very classic textbook style. You took us through your story, then you led us into your topic. And in your topic, you told us the facts. You want to explain the facts. And for your conclusion, it was quite special. It's very good for a C2 speaker because you actually gave us a question. You did a speech and then you ended your speech with a question. So what do you think? Like, you know, the final topic was you asked us what do we think about this speech, and that's very good. And the next thing I'd like to tell you about, besides your C2, is that you make good use of the stage. You walked around quite often, but there are some problems with that, and that is the PPT. You were constantly looking at the door and the PPT, and you're not focused enough with the audience. You need to connect with the audience. You know, they're there. That's why you're a Toastmaster speaker, because there's an audience, and you need to look at them. And maybe you might get nervous if you look at them in the eyes, but it's called practice. Yeah. And whenever you use a PPT, let me just tell you, you don't look at the PPT and click. You click and walk and talk. And then at some point you will notice that maybe your slides aren't the slides you want. You can then take a quick glance and then just change it. And PPT is on for, I'm actually done with your evaluation. And now I have some time, so I'm going to tell you something. Every year, people make mistakes, seriously. I have to say this because we're like 2 months in Toastmasters, so you guys got to know some information. If you're ever coming on the stage and using a PPT, don't use a PPT to help yourself. Use a PPT because you want the audience to understand what you want to say. Like, if I had a PPT, I obviously want the audience to know what I want to tell you. Like pictures of, let's say, I went to America and I took some pictures, and then I want to show you guys the pictures. So obviously I would like use a PPT to explain to you. I can't draw the pictures, so I use a PPT. If I don't use a PPT and stick full of words, and then start clicking and showing the audience, this is very wrong for a Toastmaster speaker. Because as a Toastmaster, you want people to look at you, focus on you, not the PPT. You want to let every audience pay attention. And the other thing is, please don't close the lights, because if you want to close the lights, there's no difference in sitting down and talking and then just clicking. It's the same thing, because I can't see you. We can't see you. If you close the lights. So I don't know if it was the officer's idea or the speaker's idea, but in future, please don't close the lights when you do a speech, because it's about you, not the PPT, like I said. Okay, that's it for my evaluation. That's the G.